Hi everybody, I'm Brandy and this is Chris, your host here at Couplesclick TV, here with another Q&A segment for you. Your questions have been awesome and I think we're enjoying responding to them.
Yeah, these are
brings
great.
up some things that we haven't talked about in a while.
Absolutely.
So here we go with the question for this week. Dear Brandy, my wife and I have attended a couple of swingers parties here in our area, but have not actually taken the plunge. The idea is a huge turn on, but once we get there, we both seem to experience jealousy and it kills the mood. How do you and Chris deal with jealousy? Again, wow, that word is a make it or break it in my opinions. Let's hear what you have to say.
Well, first of all, congrats for taking the step of getting to a party.
That's a great
sometimes
start.
that's nerve-wracking in and of itself, and since you have taken that step, obviously you're both open to experiencing, all that the lifestyle has to offer, because that's usually a pretty big step. Secondly, jealousy is very normal, especially in the beginning, because this is all new. You're experiencing feelings, you're seeing things for the first time that you probably have never seen before, especially live. There's probably a lot of things going on that could spur jealousy. So don't worry about that's not abnormal. And lastly, just make sure that you have a plan prior to going to any event.
Critical. Make
sure that you've discussed how you will deal with these things before you get there. And I guess the last thing I'll say is that make sure that that if something does come up, that neither party makes the other feel badly for experiencing any thoughts or feelings that they might have while they're there. We've heard stories quite a bit of the drive home, one person was giving the other person the silent treatment because they felt like they ruined their night. And that really shouldn't happen.
No, that was perfectly put. I can't add much more to that other than, like you said in the beginning, jealousy, people ask us that, do you ever feel jealous? I mean, it'd be a lie to say never, but for us, we've gotten to the point where that little twinge becomes a turn on. It's actually quite exciting because we have our jealousy intact. It's almost unnatural to say you never feel it. It's just, it can be turned into something that is really hot. Look, I know he's coming home with me. Through creating a trust and rock solid foundation, jealousy subsides and it becomes more of a, everyone's looking at my man, he's going to get some tonight.
And the same is true.
Right, but
I'm jealous of you, of your love.
Right.
But I'm not jealous of
our bodies,
sex.
our sex life, right. So again, that is true. We are monogamous with our hearts, our love, but physically we get turned on by the sharing. And until you're there, until you're at that point, keep enjoying the parties. You don't have to do anything. Maybe for you guys, the art of swinging is simply being around other open-minded, like-minded individuals. And perhaps you're not able to subside it enough to take the plunge. And that's okay. It's different for everybody. It's figuring out how to define it, swinging, so that it's fun and beneficial to your sex life and to your relationship.
And regardless of where those issues take you guys, it certainly opens up opportunity to discuss these things.
Always.
And that's really, this is supposed to be something that is fun as a couple and a learning experience as a couple.
Exactly.
It certainly has been for us, because we have gone to various different events or been involved in certain parties where afterwards we had a chance to sit down and talk about lots of different items.
And guys who wrote this email, we've left parties.
Yeah.
Something's come up, somebody was coming on too strong, wasn't sure how to respond to it. A couple, he liked her, I didn't like him, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it just skirted out. It was successful. You always want to leave on a high note. Don't be that couple that leaves and it becomes a nasty argumentative thing. It's like Chris said, fun. Keep it fun. And again, what does it always boil down to? Communication. Talk. Just keep talking. Till next time, guys, keep those emails coming.